Palm reading, also known as palmistry or hand reading, is an ancient art that has been practiced for thousands of years. It involves examining the lines, mounts, and shapes of a person's palm to gain insight into their personality traits, health, emotional life, career path, and future prospects. Here are the main types of palm lines and their meanings. The lifeline. The lifeline is one of the most well-known lines on the palm. It runs from the edge of the palm above the thumb and curves down towards the wrist. It's often associated with the length of a person's life. However, the lifeline actually represents your vitality and energy levels. A strong, deep line is associated with good health and stamina, while a faint or broken line may suggest health issues or periods of low energy. It can also reveal important details about your physical and emotional health, such as your resilience in the face of challenges or your susceptibility to stress. The heart line. Nicknamed the love line, this line runs horizontally across the top of the palm and represents your emotional life, particularly your romantic relationships, and can reveal a lot about your approach to love and intimacy. A long, deep line indicates a passionate, committed nature, while a short or shallow line suggests a more reserved or guarded approach to love. The heart line can also reveal important details about your emotional health, such as your ability to express your feelings or deal with heartbreak. The headline. Also known as the wisdom line, this runs horizontally across the middle of the palm and represents your communication and learning style. It can reveal a lot about how you process information, make decisions, and interact with others. A deep, well-defined line is associated with clear thinking, good communication skills, and strong decision-making abilities. On the other hand, a faint or broken line may indicate difficulties in expressing yourself or learning new things. Some palm readers also believe that the length and shape of the headline can indicate your mental and emotional strengths, such as creativity, intuition, and empathy. The fate line. The fate line runs vertically from the base of the palm up towards the middle finger. This represents your career path and success in life. A strong line usually indicates a clear sense of purpose and the potential for career advancement. On the other hand, a faint or broken line can indicate a lack of direction or symbolize the presence of obstacles that are impeding success. It can reveal a lot about your ambition, drive, and potential for success. The sun line. The sun line, also known as the Apollo line, is not always present on everyone's palm. However, when it is, it can provide insight into one's success, fame, and talent. It runs vertically from the base of the palm up towards the ring finger. A deep, well-defined sun line is associated with a strong creative drive and the potential for recognition and fame in one's chosen field. However, a faint or broken line may suggest a lack of focus or confidence in one's abilities. In addition to reading the lines, palm readers also look at the mounts on the palm. These are the fleshy pads at the base of each finger, and each mount is associated with a different planet. Through examining the size, shape, and texture of these mounts, palm readers can reveal information about various areas of a person's life. Palmistry also considers the type of hand that a person possesses by looking at the various shapes and textures. Earth hands. These hands are characterized by square palms and fingers and thick, coarse skin. People with earth hands are known to be practical, reliable, and hardworking. Air hands. Air hands usually have square or rectangular-shaped palms, long fingers, and dry skin. People with these hands are considered intellectual, communicative, and curious. Fire hands. Similar to air hands, fire hands are also characterized by square or rectangular palms, but instead have short fingers with warm and reddish skin tones. People with fire hands are believed to be passionate, enthusiastic, and creative. Water hands. People with water hands usually have long, oval-shaped palms with long, flexible fingers. They can be very intuitive, emotional, and sensitive. Psychic hands. Psychic hands are less common, as they usually exhibit an extra finger or a very long pinky finger. It's said that people with psychic hands are gifted with a natural ability to sense and perceive things beyond the physical realm. Mixed hands, as the name suggests, people with mixed hands have a combination of 2 or more of the above types of hands. The interpretation of a mixed hand depends on the dominant type of hand and the lines and patterns on it. Here's a small guide on how to read your palm. Choose which hand to read. In palmistry, the non-dominant hand is said to reveal one's potential, while the dominant hand shows how that potential has been realized. As a beginner, it's recommended that you start with the dominant hand. Examine the overall shape. Observe the shape of your palm and fingers. Examine the palm lines. Start by looking at the 3 main palm lines: the heart line, the head line, and the life line. Pay attention to the length, depth, and curves of these lines to gain a better understanding of your emotional life, mental abilities, and your energy levels. Observe the mounts. Examine the size, shape, and texture of each mount. Mounts that are slightly raised and rounded indicate a person with well-proportioned and balanced qualities, whereas mounts that are sunken reveal the areas where an individual needs to develop their qualities. It's important to approach palm reading with an open mind and to remember that the future is not set in stone, but rather a constantly evolving journey. If you'd like to learn more, check out our Palmistry Diploma Course.